Welcome back to Panel A Superheroes Ahoy.
Welcome back to Panel A Superheroes Ahoy.
Welcome back to Panel Day Superheroes Ahoy. My name is Tushar. So today I thought I'll talk about these books from Regal Publishers. तो ये पूरा सेट है Phantom 30 to 34 and Mandrrake 1, Mandrrake the Magician. So first I'll talk about this book. I really love the quality as with all the Regal books. It has a certain charm to it. The cover, it's really nice. So this is Mandrrake number 1. Now it has a very nice tribute to Lee Falk, commemoration 110th birth anniversary. This is a great sketch art, and there is also a nice write-up. So it's some trivia about Lee Falk and Fellini, and this was actually an old published article. And then there is a intro by Jacob Verghese, who's the owner of Regal. Welcome to the world of Mandrrake the Magician. Coming to the stories, they are very cool. So there is this, I think this is also by Abhilash Chako, if I'm not wrong. Okay. So the stories, there is 2 stories in it. One is called The Swarm, and one is called, I think, Dr. Holton's Reputation. So the plot is mainly a very different plot here. It's about an alien invasion. So there's a science fiction theme which I love. So this is more in the realm of Flash Gordon. So this is called The Swarm. So essentially an alien entity is devouring the planets. So there's quite a lot of science fiction fantasy elements, and there is a alien creature called Mannion. So he feels like a enemy, and then he becomes like a friend. And then there is Dr. Holton, who works out with Mandrrake how to fight this threat. And it's quite a funny story, quite interesting, lot of drama, a lot of twists. And the one repercussion of this story is that it continues into second. So people, when they say that there was something called the Swarm, people think they are morons. So this is the plot of the second story, Dr. Holton's Reputation. So there's a nice continuity maintained. So it's said that people who saved the earth, they are now called insane. And if you have seen the movie Nambi, Rocketry, the Nambi effect, that also had something similar. So quite a nice story. And then how they work out with this alien friend to sort of recreate this event, and also erase the memory when it's required. So a lot of fun, some great art, and it's a great story. If you have not read Mandrrake, this is a very good point to start Mandrrake number 1. So this is Mandrrake number 1, and there is an elaborate drill to do the fact checking and get Dr. Holton's reputation back on track. So this is Mandrrake the Magician number 1 by Regal Comics. Really enjoyed this. So coming to the Phantom books, these are the Phantom books. This is Phantom 30, 31, 32, 33 and 34. So I have reviewed a couple of them before. So in this review I'll talk about 33, 34 and 30. So we'll keep aside 31 and 32. Let's get on with Phantom 30. So I really love this book. In Phantom books, like I said, there is 2 kind of stories. One is like forest based, jungle based, and one is global politics and world geopolitics. So lot of intrigue. But this story is there's 2 stories in it called Return of the Thuggees and The Shipwreckers. So first story is quite colorful. It is based in the forest. It has something called Fun Cigars. It talks about the previous generations of Phantom. And one thing I really find funny in these books is that the panels repeat. So if there is a panel at the end. It will repeat on the next page. I don't know if you have noticed this, but it's a fun thing to look forward to. I really don't mind it. The art and quality is so good that I really love these stories. And, so it's a very nice story. It involves a lot of characters. There's a lot of comedy as usual with Phantom stories. Talk about previous generations of Phantoms and really concludes very well. So this is called Return of the Thuggies. Then there is the last story, which is a shorter story. I think it's just 15-20 pages, called The Shipwreckers. So this is really amazing. This is like classic art, retro style art, and it's like, without spoiling, it has like noir shades. So it's a very nice story. You'll be reminded of classic noirs. So this is The Shipwreckers. Really love this as well. So this is one book that I love both the stories, cover to cover. So this is an awesome book. So it raises very high expectations. So when it comes to 33, I was a little disappointed because this goes to, again, the other theme of it, global politics. So it has two stories called The Fence and Return to the Temple of Gods. Fence is a 18-page story. Now we're back to eight panel pages. So obviously the font goes smaller and becomes a little tough to read. But as you can see, the art is just amazing. So this is Phantom 33, and there's a story about someone called the Fence. So he's a mysterious creature, an entity, and Phantom unravels the threads, and it's quite a complicated story. There's an island with some apparitions and some magical things happening, and how Phantom tries to unravel. It's a very mystery based story, very classic Phantom. And the second one is called Return to the Temple of God. So this is something I found a little too long, this story. There's a lot of elements in this. It becomes a little tough to finish, but then again, if you're into Phantom books, you'll enjoy these as well. Not my personal favorite, but then again, people might like this as well. But essentially, good to have. It's a very good story to have. So you'll get a lot of pages in it. So it's an 80-page book, Phantom 33. Overall, again, great book. I prefer 30 more, but if you're collecting Phantom, then it's a worthy thing to add to your collection. Coming to Phantom number 34, it's kind of a smaller book. So there's just one story, The Crusader's Treasure. The panels are bigger, the font is big, print is great, and story is fun. So it also talks about Phantom's previous generations, and there is a mystery element like Crusaders, cave, and so on. And it blends like political plots also, and how Phantom unravels this mystery. Not a very complex, large mystery, but still enjoyable. This is like again 8 panels, but then again the size is bigger, so it's enjoyable. It's easier to read. So this is called Phantom 34, The Crusader's Treasure, and this is again 33, and this is 30. So that concludes my little talk about Phantom books from Regal Publishers, as some of you had asked. So I thought I'll do this detailed review. So hope you like this small review, and again, thank you for watching. And I am having a Phantom kind of face, so apologies for those who are not following it. But then again, I'll get back to some of my other books also. So thank you for watching Panel Days. See you in the next video.